woman I've known for, I don't know, a few years now. And she is a rabid traveler and musician. She travels all over the world to make music, and we're going to be talking to her in just about a minute, or maybe 30 seconds.
Every morning, we all get out of bed to live another day on 21st century calendar. I'm Harry Farmer, host of the Cosmic Weather Forecast, where we help you plan those 24 hours by looking at what the planetary energies have to offer for the day. So, tuning into celestial happenings for added guidance just for you, please join me around 7:30 during your morning cup of joel for the Cosmic Weather Forecast, Monday through Friday, right here at 97.3 The Rock, listener-supported community radio for all of us early.
Yeah, Harry Farmer, thanks for all that you do. And thank Harry for that phone call to remind me that it's not International Women's Day. It is Women's Equality Day in the U.S., and we are celebrating the 95th anniversary of women getting the vote in this country thanks to the 19th Amendment. So anyway, Ms. Harmonica, you are on the air.
Welcome.
Yeah, you too. So, like I mentioned before the break, you travel everywhere.
I am. I'm a world traveler, but I just want to say one thing before we get started.
Yeah.
Congratulations on your one-year anniversary.
Oh, you're kind.
It's an honor and a privilege to be on your show today.
Well, isn't that nice? You can come again.
Thank you. I would come again.
Yeah, I can say that safely because I know you're leaving for Europe in about a week, right?
I'm leaving for around the world in about a week. Yeah.
Fabulous. How long are you going to be traveling this time?
I'm hoping for the entire year, a little bit more. I'm going to see how it goes. But the first couple of months is about 14 countries through Europe.
Wow.
And mostly Eastern Bloc.
I really love on your blog the phrase that you use. What is it?
I'm trying around the world, combining or uniting, traveling, music and culture all together.
Yeah. So you're traveling around and you just show up places and you join jams that are going on.
Yeah, I do. What I do is I do a little research, and then as soon as I might be at a music store, it could be at a bar or restaurant, and I might see a musician walking down the street with a guitar and ask them, and as I gather their information, as soon as I hit one jam in that town, I know where all the jams are because all the musicians are so cool and they so welcome American musicians and female harmonica players especially.
That's so cool. I was talking to a personal friend of mine who plays with Miller Bros, and I told him you were coming on. He's like, oh yeah, I know who she is. Cool, I know who she is. So let's give the listeners an idea of what kind of music you do. This is a piece that you wrote.
Yeah, I wrote it back in the 1980s. There's a little bit of a blurb in the beginning of the song that explains what the song is about, and then it just goes into a fantasy world. But I wrote it when I was quite young, and have a listen. I play mostly funk, so this is a little bit of funk.
This is going to be funky. On 97.3 The Rock with Ms. Harmonica.
Dr. Cocaine, please pick up the white courtesy telephone, please. And actually, that's how this song got started. All right, boys, are you ready? 1, 2, 3, 4. I said, Doctor Cocaine, go to my driveway in his big old machine. I said, now, Doctor Cocaine, he got me out of bed with a gun in my hand.
Harmonica's heart. Wow, Ms. Harmonica, that was great. What fun. What a fun song, and how much fun it was to dance in the studio with you.
Oh, that's fun, wasn't it?
It really was.
Yeah, that was it.
I wish that there were more recordings like this that were available, online. Because I was looking and I can see, there's videotapes of you doing jams around San Luis Obispo County, but quite frankly, the bars and sound quality isn't really up to the radio.
Yeah.
So get in the studio, but not until you're done with whatever it is you're doing.
Yeah, I've got another song in the works. It's called the Traveling Harmonica, which I'll talk about here in just a moment. That it's also another fun song, it's kind of my theme song for my blog. But I just want to say, before we go any further, I do not advocate drugs in any form. But this was a true story. I was in the San Francisco airport, and I thought I was, did I really hear that? Dr. Cocaine?
Yeah.
And I sat down with a piece of paper, and I had my harmonica in my pocket, and I wrote that song.
Right there.
It was right there.
It's cool. It's a really, really cool song.
Yeah,
and
it's fun to dance to.
Very playful, and I enjoyed it a lot. So you said you have a big surprise announcement.
I do.
What is going on with you?
Excited. So finally, a few people, a few close friends know, but most of my fans do not know this yet. But my big surprise is I was just recently picked up by Lee Oscar Harmonica as a featured artist. This is what they're calling for a new campaign they have called Let's Hear It for the Girls.
Oh, nice.
And I mean, you can't imagine my happiness to be acknowledged by the man whose instruments I play, and Lee Oscar's, he's the maestro of harmonica. He's from the band War. He's one of the founding musicians of the band War.
Yeah.
One of the founders that wrote several of the songs for War, and to be acknowledged by him is just awesome.
That's awesome. I want to tell people about this postcard, or you can tell them, I don't care. But anyway, this harmonica gave me a postcard that I can tell. It's got a beautiful picture of her and a great smile and amazing hair on the front and all of that. She's got her website information, which you might want to scribble down. It's the Traveling Harmonica, all one word.com. But if I fill out the back with my name and my email and my phone, I have an opportunity to win a harmonica with Ms. Harmonica's name on it.
It's engraved in it.
I'm going to send it in.
And just to let you know that on my website, under, I believe it's under links, you will find that there's a note there that says what the address and information, and it's, of course, you over the radio are not able to get a postcard, but you can actually send in your information. Just make a note that it's, Ms. Harmonica's postcard, and you can just send your information in, and every month there's a drawing that you could win a free harmonica.
Well, how fun is that?
Yeah.
That's really cool. And Lee Oscar is I don't know harmonica manufacturers.
Yeah, he's like the second or third. Hunter, of course, has been around for a very long time. I don't care for owner harmonicas for lots of different reasons, but I've been playing Lee Oscar harmonicas since he started making them in the early 80s.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I'm dating myself now.
I do that all the time.
I did want to mention that I'm not the only girl that was chosen. There was actually 4 ladies chosen. Laura Reed doing her song Ivy's Trouble, Kelly Rucker doing Blues is Blues, and Sophie Reed One Day. That sort of song. And the reason why I mention that is because Lee Oscar had documentary videos shot of all of us girls.
Yeah.
The other 3 girls are in bands and working and playing. I'm the oddball, and he stands behind this because it's super cool, and that kind of leads me into my my blog, which is thetravelingharmonica.com. And what I'm doing is I'm going around the world, and I'm trying to combine again music, culture, and travel all together into one.
That's a great way to go.
And having Lee Oscar stand behind my blog website is even more awesome. And there's so much to it. It's got, there's a list of jam trottings from all the places I've played with,
Where have you played?
Oh my gosh, well, I just
Start naming countries.
Well, I did Nicaragua, Costa Rica, I did North Carolina, California, lots in Oregon, and then just recently I spent 3.5 months over in Italy and England.
Nice.
And I played all over Italy and the south of England, and I have, it's all on the blog site, under Jam Trotters on the menu. You can find all that information. I'm also doing interviews with well-known, renowned musicians, and that's the next page that's coming up. And there's photographs of my travels, and there's travel stories. I have 4 contributing writers,
all fun.
It's really turning out to be
This is a really exciting time. When I first met you, you were going around doing jams and stuff, but this, and I know you had traveled a lot, but this is a big launch. Well, that's really, really cool. So, my understanding is you do kind of random, you meet people and you start jamming with them there, but you're also making arrangements to play in advance, is that right?
Well, sometimes I'm able to do that. It all depends. When I was in Italy, I rented apartments and stayed in certain cities for a length of time, and then you really get to know the community. This time, however, I'm on the back of a motorcycle for 2.5 to 3 months.
Right.
And we're going, we're boom, boom, city after city. I won't have as much time to do 2 or 3 jams in one city if I can find it. And I've been trying to find stuff in Greece, and it seems much more difficult. They have more family-oriented, friends get-togethers, whereas most of the time I find clubs that I can jam at.
Nice.
People's studios, and I document the whole thing.
This sounds like a dream come true to me. I mean, looking at the notes that you gave me when you came in, you're going to be catching up with your friend in Amsterdam, I think, or someplace, and then you're going to go to Netherlands, Germany, Poland, the Czech Republic, Slovakia, Hungary, Romania, Bulgaria, Turkey, and Greece.
Yeah, and at that point, we're going to decide whether we want to keep traveling together. He wants to ride back to England for the winter months, and I will continue on. And if we decide to continue together, then we'll go with Albania, Macedonia, Kosovo, Montenegro, Croatia, Slovenia.
Awesome.
And then Italy, now if he decides not to join me on that part, because it'll take a little extra more time than he has to ride back to England in the winter, I will probably do a few of those countries on my own and then head back to Italy for the holidays.
There you
After
go.
the New Year, 2016, I don't know, South America, Indonesia, Cambodia, Vietnam.
Can I go with you?
Everybody wants to go in my suitcase.
Exactly. Hey, let's talk about, you said you have a new song that's in the works that you're going to get recorded.
Yeah, well, I got a new song called the Traveling Harmonica. I got the music to it, and I got the words to it. I just haven't been able to get into the studio. It's another funky song to dance to. It's kind of a theme song for my blog, and I'm excited about it, and that's what I'm going to do once I get back. Right now I have my hands full. But the documentary, which will come out sometime in September, these documentaries that the Traveling Harmonica did, will come out in September, and then it'll all be linked on my blog, and then it goes into more depth about everything.
All right. Again, that's thetravelingharmonica.com.
Yeah.
And you also mentioned that you wanted to talk about a cassette CD that you have in the works.
Yeah, so a DJ out of Arizona put together a website called Harmonicas, Harmonicas.com. And he got all the women and all throughout the world, because really there's so few female harmonica players that people know about.
Right.
So he put this awesome website together, and then he petitioned all of the music studios that he could find to do the first ever in history all-female harmonica CD.
Wow.
And Rough Records out of Germany picked it up. It's been in the works for 2 years. They're at the last base of that, and getting ready to come out really soon now. I'm hoping sometime by the end of September, or at least within the fall, I've been told. And it's 33 artists. It's a 2-set CD, and I'm on there with Dr. C.
Well, that's awesome. I'm really excited about that, too. So, I know that you need to get going, but I wanted to ask her, you're leaving the country like week after next?
Yeah, September 8th. I'll be leaving for Amsterdam out of Los Angeles.
Are local folks here going to have a chance to see you any place before you go?
I'm hoping to hit the Shell Beach Cafe. I've gone to all the local jams and I've documented, and I've actually been to the Shell Beach Cafe in Pismo Beach before and have photographs of it, but I haven't been there since I've been back from Europe. So I was hoping to be able to hit that this week and get a little jam and hand out some cards.
On your website, do you put it in, or maybe does Ms. Harmonica have a Facebook page?
Yeah, Ms. Harmonica on Facebook, MS Space Harmonica. I'm on Facebook, and you can like my page and follow my travels, and you can get on the blog, thetravelingharmonica.com.
That is so cool.
There's a place that says My Map, and then it says, underneath My Map on the menu, it says, Where is Ms. Harmonica?
Oh,
and
it's like Where's Bigby or something.
We'll show where I'm at, and it'll have photographs links to it. So.
Very good, very good. Well, thank you. Thank you so much, Ms. Harmonica.
Awesome.
It is awesome.
You're awesome.
Thanks.
The music is awesome.
And the music is awesome. And 97.3 The Rock is really, really awesome. And I am so happy to be here again every Wednesday. And now I'm going to play some music real quick, just because I don't seem to have a nice segue here. We're going to listen to, this will be fun. We're going to listen to the Garifuna. I learned this week that it is not Garifuna, as I've been pronouncing it forever. It is the Garifuna Collective, and they're going to be doing a CD. They're going to be doing a song for us called Ubo, which means the world, and it's going to be followed up